Hello everybody, welcome in. Come on in. I'm just looking for our page. And trying to find us. Hello, welcome in everybody. Gonna have some fun today. This is gonna be a fun, and of course, if you know me, there's gonna be a surprise. So welcome in. Hello everybody. Thank you for coming in. I'm Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. Oh, I found us. There we go. Let me bring up the comments. There we go. One is done. Now let me find the other one. How is everybody doing today? Welcome in. Hey Mary, hey Donna, hello everybody. I got a cloudy day over here today. The sun came in this morning. I was all excited, but I'm like, you know what? A little cloud is not gonna ruin my parade today. It is not. Let me go on this side. I can't find. There we go. Let me make sure the volume is off. All right. So from here, I can see the comments, hopefully. And let me just put in my website. So if anybody would like to see what else we have to offer, there we go. Let me see if I did it correctly. Because, you know, lately I'm just all over the place. All right. Welcome everybody. Okay. So, today's fun project. You see two of them behind me. I am having just so much fun with decoupage centers, you know? You need to have a center. Without a center, you don't have a good wreath, right? So I really have been having a lot of fun making them. I could promise you one thing. There's always going to be napkins in my house. That I can promise you. Promise. There's always going to be napkins in my house. My husband keeps laughing at me. I'm like, all these napkins. I'm like, yeah, they're pretty. All right, so I am going to start. So we have I have three new centers that I'm showing you today. So we have this one that is a very pretty patriotic, and it's like a watering can with gorgeous flowers and the flags coming out. It is just so pretty. And I've done this with the lovely petals. I am going to be adding stars, little wooden stars to it. This video for the lovely petal, it'll be separate because I am using a different petal today. And if you've been following me, you know I like texture. I like richness. And I like when my wreaths speak. I like when they jump out, right? So I wanted to try this new petal. So this is another center. I don't know if I'm in the camera. This is another very pretty center that I'm in love with. It's just so delicate. It speaks, but it just, that's it. It says it all. It's just adorable. And we made these kind of different petals, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So that's another kit that is available on the website, nadiascrafts.com. I'm just having a hard time finding us on the bigger screen because it's easier to see the comments from here. And then we have, so all my kits come to you like this. And again, thank you for another amazing week. I am almost all caught up with the orders, so that's a wonderful thing. So we start with a Unique in the Creek board, and this is the large board that we will be using today. However, this method can also be done on the smaller board, and those kits will come probably tomorrow with the same technique, just a little smaller, okay? Because this, by the time we are done, this is about 25 inches. So that's pretty big. That's pretty substantial. And with the rest of your kit, you will have, I just have to fix myself up so I can see comments. I'm sorry. No, oops. I just have to. No, I don't want to hear myself. There we go. Now I can see the comments. Beautiful. We're all set. All right. So with the kit, you get poly burlap, cut the size. This is what we're going to be using for the leaves around, okay? So, and it's not cut, I'm sorry, it's wood burned because of the way we're gonna make the leaves. You are going to get pink deco mesh, cut the size. Yes, I'm using different materials. It's going to be cut the size for the petals. You will get zip ties. Of course, we need the zip ties, right? You will get little elastics, okay? You'll get white ones. I'll tell you the funny story about my white ones. Anyway, you will get, this is the center that we're gonna work with today. So that is gorgeousness right there. A beautiful, colorful pink peony with a gorgeous butterfly and all those other flowers around. Okay, so that's what we're going to be putting together today. And you are going to get smaller petals that we use on the inside. Let me show you. Those I will make for you. And if you're interested in seeing how we make those, we have a tutorial. You can find that on my page. And how to make these beautiful small petals. We made mini flowers from it. We made a lot of beautiful projects from them, okay? So that's all that comes in your kit, the white little rubber bands. So I bought this giant tub of them. They're just little hair ties, okay? Small little, I don't even know if you can see them. There you go, okay? And of course, you know, I dropped the whole thing. So there is a lot of fun words that happened right there. Okay, so let's get started. And like I said, this is going to be like a three-dimensional kind of look. I did play with the petals a little bit. And I decided to do them the way I did them because, again, I wanted the fullness of it. I wanted the petals to come out almost, right? So we start with the board, like I said, right? I like to preload my board. And especially with this project, I highly recommend you preloading your board. It kind of saves a step or two during the process. And the way, let me show you on this side. So the board has row 1, which we will not be using. Row 2 will be using. Row 3, row 4, and then the center, okay? Row 5. And then the 2 center holes that we use to secure our center, okay? So there is 2 sets, right? So the couple, that's where we're going to put our zip ties. So there are 16 on row 1, and we're gonna go for all of them. On row 2, we again going to use the set. We are going to use just the 2, and there is 8 sets, so that's what we'll be using, and another 8 over here, and then 4 in the center, okay? But we'll go through step by step. I am going to show you how to put in the zip ties so that we can begin. So, and I really, truly, highly suggest you preload this before starting. So the zip ties has a flat side. right there. That's what we want facing up. And you're going to go in one hole. You're going to come back up on the couple. And I'm going to bring the camera down and show you again. And you're going to zip until you hear that magic sound. We call this open preload because you have the space right here to insert your petal. Okay, so I'm gonna bring the camera down. Hello everybody, I just see some new friends joined us. Welcome, welcome. I'm Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. Everything we're doing today, you'll be able to find it on my website, which I put in the comments, but I didn't pin it. So let me see if I can fix that. And we have 3 kits available today. Another surprise I got for you. Another very pretty surprise that I have for you. There is a coupon code for our kits. It only works for our kits. And the coupon code is 2, the number 2, not the word 2, kits. 2 kits. So if you're buying 2 or more kits, you can enter that coupon code. I'm going to try to pin it. If I find us, and you can enjoy, there we go, I found us. All right. So enjoy the coupon, enjoy the kits, and have a great time. You know, think about it, Mother's Day is coming. This will be a beautiful Mother's Day flower. And I tell my kids, I do love fresh flowers, but then, you know, they're not fresh forever. So this will last a very long time. And the one we're making, the one we're making today. So I am going to pin, the coupon code is the number 2 kits. And let me pin it so we don't lose it. Let me make sure I'm pinning the right one. There we go. All right, there we go. There's your coupon code, nadiascrafts.com. Make sure you visit us. Take a look around of all the other kits we have to offer. A lot of beautiful spring and summer ones coming. So I'm gonna bring you down and let's get to work, all right? Let me see, that should be good. Okay, so let me move this out of the way so it's not going to distract your view. There you go, don't fall on me. Don't you dare. That clip doesn't belong there. Okay. All right. So let me show you again how to insert our zip tie. So flat side up. You're going into one hole. You're going to come back on the other one. Oh, I put it backwards. Perfect. If you put it upside down or backwards, this is what's going to happen. Either it won't go in, or it just won't go in. If it does go in, it doesn't lock and you won't hear the magic sound. So it won't get ruined, which is a good thing, but you can just, that's the sound you want to hear. Now, if this goes in and you made a mistake or your petal goes in wrong, you can just clip it and put in a new one. I always put extras in the kit, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so let me show you one more time. And then we're going to start having some fun with our petals. There's your magic sound. You want to leave it open. Excuse me. And then, like I said, I highly recommend for this project to preload your board. Okay, so let's get started. So the way I did this, let me just make sure these are sealed because I don't need more elastics all over the floor here too. So the way I did this kit, on row 2, which is where we are going to begin, we are going to alternate, okay? So I'm going to put 1 leaf and 1 petal, okay? So I am going to first show you how to do our leaf, which is very simple. I'm sure if you have watched me before, you have seen me do this before. This is what we call the basic sunflower leaf, okay, petal, whatever. So before we begin, this is poly burlap that it's been sealed, wood burned for you. So this is the way it's going to come. As a rule, I always have the factory edge on my right side. This is my right hand. I always have my factory edge on my right hand. And the reason why is because when we fold the petals, you want to be consistent and have them fold the same way all the time so that the clean, finished factory edge always comes on the same side, okay? Hey, Connie, welcome. Oh, hello, everybody. Thank you for coming in. All right, so that's the way we want to do it. So for the leaves that we're going to put around, I'm going to fold in about 1 inch and I'm going to scrunch all the way to the other side, fold it in again, turn it over, lift, bring the petal over the other one, and I'm going to place it in. Let me show you again, because in about 1 inch into the zip tie, I'm going to fix and close it off. Let me show you again because I didn't explain perfectly. So curl side up, factory edge on my right side. I'm going to put a diamond shape in front of me with the factory edge on my right hand. I'm going to fold in about 1 inch. I'm going to scrunch all the way up, bring in the other corner, turn it over. You have a bow tie. Let me see if I'm missing any questions. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Okay. I'm going to lift, bring it over, make sure it's even, get my little nub right here, about 1 inch. I'm going to skip because we're going to do every other one, and I'm going to close my zip tie. Okay, so my leaves are in place, and once you're done with that, you can go ahead and remove the extra tail. So let's finish up our leaves so that then we can start and have some fun with these amazing 3-dimensional petals. And like I said, it's always nice to do, I don't know, I do like texture. I do like to incorporate different materials. I do like the element of surprise, if you will, not just what you would normally do. You know, that's me. Not what you would normally do. So we have done a beautiful Bumblebee Kit, which has been a real good seller. And we have, incorporated poly burlap with deco mesh and done it in such a way that it feels like the bumblebee is coming out at you, and it's just beautiful. So now you have the coupon kit. Make sure you check him out. All the beautiful kits we offer. The ones that I'm showing you today and the centers, because you can also purchase the center separately if you like, are in the featured section. So you will find them as soon as you open the website. Otherwise, you could go under wreath kits, and that's where you'll find all of them available to you. Okay, so about 1 inch. I'm going to close my zip tie. Okay, and cut it. This is a zip tie gun. If you do a lot of this and if you deal a lot with zip ties, I highly, strongly recommend you're getting one of these, because at the end of a wreath, or maybe two, your hand will start to scream at you. Yep. There we go. Just very simple. I just wanted to focus the attention of these wreaths on the centers. So I kind of kept everything around a bit simple. And if you know me, I'm not simple. I like, you know, over the top designs, but the over the top to me is these centers are just unbelievably gorgeous, and they need to be the focal point, right? They definitely need to be. And I'm sorry if I'm missing any comments or any questions, please repeat it to me. Okay, so now we have the leaves in for now. So now we're going to move on to the petals, okay? And for the petals, okay, this is called the Daisy Petal, okay? That's what I found it under. I am doing it with 2 pieces of deco mesh, and I'm going to show you why. Because again, I wanted my petal to be more, I wanted more volume. I wanted it to really stay up a little. If you see how it stays up, and it gives my wreath a beautiful 3-dimensional look. And I also wanted the petals to be wider in order to cover the zip ties underneath. Now, that's why I made it with 2. You can make it with 1, but the petal will come smaller, and you will need 2 petals in 1 zip tie. So I was like, no. Okay, I see a lot. This scarf today, it's not gonna work for me. Okay, so I'm going to just turn it around. There we go. Okay. Thank you all for coming in. I see a lot of new people jumping in. Welcome. I am Nadia from Nadia's Crafty Corner. We are working on a couple of very beautiful kits with our new decoupaged centers. And we also have a beautiful coupon code for today. And I'm pinning my website again because I don't think I pinned it before. And I pinned also the coupon code. Come on. There we go. I pinned my website. So if you're interested in checking out any of our kits and products, keep in mind you have the coupon code and a lot of beautiful, amazing kits. Okay, let's start our 3-dimensional Daisy Petal. Okay, so curl up again, and you are getting 2 pieces. Okay, so each petal has 2 pieces. I'm going to have the factory edge again on my right hand, and again, like I said, as a rule, I always keep it on my right hand. Okay, now let me do this so that you can see what I'm doing. So I am going to find the center of my deco mesh. I just want to make sure you see. I'm going to take the one corner, which is 2 pieces, don't forget. I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going about 2 inches over the center. Okay, so I'm going to do that. This is when your hair ties will come in handy. Okay, so I'm going to do the same from the other side. I'm going to bring it over so that they are overlapping, and you have, I don't know if you can see, but you kind of have like an envelope looking thing. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to find a point where I can measure, right, from the left point, usually we will fold in the center. We are not doing that. We are going from one point to about 7 inches in, okay? And that's where we're going to be folding. So this is my 7-inch mark. I'm going to go and scrunch all the way to the other side, and this is what we are getting. So one side is longer than the other. This is where you get your hairband. I'm sorry. And you can go in and wrap it twice, okay? So this is what you have right now, okay? Now I'm going to have the wrong side up, and I'll tell you why. This is how I make sure that all my petals come the same, because of the way I'm going to wrap them, okay? And don't worry, I'm going to be doing this a few times. Debbie, my zip ties are 8 inches, okay? Or 6 inches. It really depends. For this project, the 6 inches will be fine as well. So now I'm going to take my part where the little elastic is, and I'm going to fold over so that it's right in the back, like so, okay? So this is the front, this is my back, okay? You see the elastic, it's right over, so it's maybe a 1/2 inch folding spot. We don't go like down, like we go right where it folds, okay? So I'm going to put this through the center, okay, of my bottom. And now I'm going on the 6-inch mark, which for me is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. And I'm going to fold the ends in a little and then scrunch, okay? This is our petal. Now doing it from the wrong side of the petal allows me to make all my petals the same. Now, because a lot of times I don't have a lot of space around me, and look, my workshop has got 6 tables, but believe you me, none of them are empty, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip about 1.5 inches or 2 inches, because I don't want that, and I'm going to insert it in my zip tie, okay? Which is row 2, but that's where we're working, okay? So we're going in between the leaves that we already put there, okay? Now, once we do this, I can go in, fix my petal, and that's our first petal. And as you see, it's standing up a little bit, so it's giving me already that amazing look, okay? A 3-dimensional look that I wanted. All right, so let's do the petal again. We are, like I said, we are going to do it with 2 pieces. So when you purchase the kit, you get 2 pieces per petal. Okay, just want to make sure you see it. I'm going to diagonal shape in front of me. I'm going to have the factory edges, excuse me, on my right, okay, there we go, is my comments, okay. Hello everybody, thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Kelly. Okay, I'm going to fold in about 2 inches over the center. I'm going to do the same on the other side and overlap my points. I'm going to find my 7 inches, set it. And I'm going to scrunch in so that I have a long part and a shorter part, okay? Once that's done, we go in with our little elastic, and I'm going to go around it twice. That's good enough, okay? Now we have that. I'm going to take my shorter side, bring it to the back, like so, okay? I'm going to put wrong side facing up putting my short tail in the center. I'm going to find my 6-inch mark. I'm going to fold in, and I'm going to scrunch. And that's your petal, okay? I'm going to cut 2 inches, and then I'm going to insert it in my zip tie. Now, if you don't want to insert, and I want to make sure that my petals are even, if you don't want to insert it in your zip tie right away, you are going to have plenty of these little rubber bands that you can, and I'm going to show you how to do it on this next petal that we are going to do again, okay? Just something a little different, just something, again, texture, volume, and all of that fun stuff, okay? And I wanted to find a way to have only one petal, and this is why we're using 2 pieces of deco mesh, okay? So, triangle shape in front of you, find your center, you go about 2 inches over, you wrap the other 2 inches over, find your 7-inch, 3, 3, 6, 1, 7, I'm going to scrunch, okay, and I'm going to put in, oh, I lost the elastic, I'm going to put in my little rubber band right there, and I'm going to fold the short part toward the back, okay, like so, wrong side facing up. I'm going to get my 6 inches, wrap, and scrunch, okay? And that's my petal. Now, if I don't want to insert it in my, I found it. If I don't want to insert it in my zip tie again, make sure that you are at 6 inch right away. Make sure you find your 6 inches. You wrap the elastic about, I want to say 4 times, because now it's very thin down here. And there is your petal, okay? And you can put them all on the side and then insert them as you go along. What do we think so far? We doing good? Would you like me to show you again? We'll do a few, and then I will show you all the petal again, just to make sure, because I see a lot of people hopping on, so I want to make sure that everybody gets to see it. Okay, so we are going to finish row 1. Sorry, it is row 2. It is row 1 for us that started working. Okay, so I don't like to cut my tails ahead of time because the back piece is very short. So I always cut that at the last minute when I'm ready to insert it in my zip tie and really close it good. Is there a name for the petal? Yes, this is a 3D Daisy Petal. Okay, and Unique in the Creek has a video on just on this petal on YouTube. Okay, we are going in and inserting, and like I said, I like to cut my tails as I'm ready to insert them. Deborah, this petal, it's called the Daisy 3D Petal. Okay, and look at already the pretty color that it's taking. It's so adorable. I pre-made a few of the petals because otherwise it doesn't take too long, but no reason for you all to watch me make so many petals. Um, I just got inspired by this beautiful peony right here on my center, and I just had to go for something that was worthy of that beautiful flower. I love peonies, love them. They're just such beautiful, delicate but strong flowers, and they're just absolutely stunning. Okay, so we are done with row 1 because we went in and alternate leaves with petal, and I just wanted a little green under all my pretty pinkness here, and it kind of like, look at that, the colors just are stunning with each other. Now I'm going to go in and start row 3. It is row 3 on the board, but it is row 2 of our work. Okay? Let me see. Oh, you're very welcome, Deborah. Okay. And we're going to continue with row 2. And see, once you have your board preloaded, then it goes very fast. Okay? It goes very fast. And it's much easier because if I didn't rubber band, like you saw me with the few that we put in, you don't have to worry about, you can skip that step and just start to work on your flower. Welcome, Jane. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget, there is a coupon code 2, the number 2 kits. And the website, it's nadiascrafts.com. I have both pinned on the page because I just got super excited about my new centers today and wanted to do all the kits. So there we go. Look at that. Look how pretty. And then we could go in and, play with the petals and just fluff them. And this is another reason why I wanted to use 2 pieces of deco mesh. You can do it with 1, but like I said, it's a much thinner petal, and you would have to put 2 in the same zip tie, and we don't want to do that. It's a different look, and it's not what I was going for. Okay, and you see now with the leaves and the petals on the first, second row done, we are at about 25 inches of beauty right here. And this is coming out so nice. So nice. And look, the sun is coming out too. There we go. We got it all today. It's still cold, but it's okay. It's okay. Hello, Eliad. Hello, everybody. Thank you all so much for joining us today on this beautiful, fun. I like to, once I cut my zip ties, I don't know why, I just like to turn that ugly part down. You see, I did this because, again, I pre-made them and I just put a clip. Now we are going on row 4 of the board, but it's our row 3 of work. And you see, now we already covered. Oops. See, look at the coverage. Now you don't see this anymore. You don't see anything. And this will cover that as well with the little mini petals that will come in your kit. Okay. And again, I highly recommend not cutting the tails until you're ready to zip tie everything in. To me, it just makes it a lot easier to make sure that nothing is going to run away. Because we do have a little bit of a shorter tail in the back. Okay. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you. Something different. I like to do something different here and there. And there are so many different ideas that sometimes I'm like, oh, where do I start? Okay. So I just came across the one petal that I made to show you all the difference. So this, oh, I just lost it now. Oh, this is the one that we have with two, that I'm making with two pieces, and this is the one with only one piece. So you see the difference? See? You know, we like this better. It's a beautiful, rich look. Okay. All right. There we go. And we're going to cut that off. Insert it in our zip ties. And I'm going to show you how to insert the zip ties in the center. Now I can cut that off a little bit more so it doesn't stop you from seeing what I'm going to be doing on the next row. Okay. There we go. And the beauty of these petals is, you know, sometimes I want all my petals to be the same. But then again, what flower has petals all the same? They're just not. So it's okay. That's the beauty of nature, you know? That is the beauty of nature. There we go. Look at that. We just finished another row, and look what we have so far. So beautiful, so beautiful. Three-dimensional, like texture, volume, beauty, happiness, and wait till we complete it. Okay, now for the little center, let me cut this off so that, okay, so that you can see. We have, you know what? I can show you guys from this board. We have the center, okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 sets, okay? We are not going to use just the sets. Well, let's try it. We're gonna start with the sets first, and then if we need, we are going to do what we call shared holes, which is from here to here. So we're gonna use all of them, but let's see what happens with our petals. Okay, so these are the little mini petals that you will get already made in the kit. These were done in a private class. If you're interested, please look it up on my Facebook page. Let me put the zip ties in. All right, so going in and coming back up, and I am going to close. The magic sound, not all the way. We are not closing all the way. 2, oops, my zip ties are flying. 3 and 4. Okay. Now, I want to make sure that what I'm putting in next, it's going to cover, it's definitely going to cover on the row right above, but I want to cover that as well. I don't want those to be showing. So this little gap, I want to cover that, okay? So that's what we're going to achieve with these small petals. And it's also going to make a pretty surrounding for our center, okay? And because we made these gorgeous petals, we want our center to be raised up a little. I don't want it to just sink in. So that's what we're going to try to do. Let me just grab a sip of water. Okay, so these come in two. We are going to open them up. They already have a rubber band. We're going to insert them, and I want those petals to go where I want them to go, to cover what I need them to cover, like so, okay? Okay, and I'm going to get another one, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to open them up. Hi from Canada. Hello. I saw some of my friends from Italy. We are all over today. I'm going to do the same on the next zip tie and open those petals to where I want them to cover, underneath, below, above, whatever you want to call it. Okay. And again, on my next zip tie. Okay, so this turn is a little different. So you are getting a few extras. So of these cute little petals. So wherever we see a gap, we're going to go in and insert a couple more. Okay, and we can just share the holes. 1, 2, 3. That's what I need. I need 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2. I lost 1. Let me insert. So to make it easy, what I'm going to do, we are going to share the holes, and I'm going to show you on the back of the board in 1 second. And we are just going to put them all around so that you get 1000% coverage. So your kit will include 8 of these mini petals, okay? 8 sets. Let me put in another zip tie. And this is what we mean when we say shared hole. So originally we used just the set, but now I'm using all of them. Okay, so you just insert the zip tie. Even if a zip tie was put in, you can put in another one. So you use the longer spot, which it's not a couple, but we're going to use it like that. Okay, so I'm going to put that in. I'm going to take my little petals and insert them in. Okay. So I'm going to do the same here. And the same here. So let me show you as I'm doing it. So my zip tie was here. I'm going to go in again and out where the original zip tie was. So give me 1 second to make a couple more of these small petals. Quickly, I thought I had another set, but it's not here. Okay. And because my zip tie is ready, I can just go ahead and insert them in. Okay. Oh, I hope I'm not missing any questions. Hello, everybody. Oh, thank you all so much for joining us today. So here's another set. And this is a beautiful kit, you know, for spring, for summer, for Mother's Day, as a gift. So definitely it's bright, it's happy, and that's what we like, right? Bright and happy. I don't like that piece. Okay. Bright and happy. That's what we are all about. Does this kit have, wait, I don't know. Hold on. Where is that question? Yes, Jennifer, yes. The kit will come with the small pink petals already made, as those were done in a private class, and I can't disclose the way of making it. Okay? And if you like to join that tutorial, you can find it on my, or you can send me a message and I will send you the link for that class. Okay, so there's our center, and now all our zip ties are covered. Nothing is showing. So let me show you in the back. We have used row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5, okay? And we used all the holes on row 5. And these 2 is where we're gonna insert our center, because all my centers come with pipe cleaners in the back so that you can easily attach it. Now, if you wanna, you know what, let me cover this because we already had a boo-boo with this. Okay. And that can go on the side. Okay, so I have a yarn needle, or just a giant needle. They come in plastic, they come in whatever, different sizes. I just have this one handy. So I'm just going to insert my pipe cleaner, and that will make it easier to go through my hole, because otherwise I could sit here for like half an hour, try to find it. Oh, thank you, Kelly. Do you have to wood burn, Nadia? No, Camille, everything will come already done for you. You don't have to wood burn anything. All you get to do is open this beautiful kit, unwrap your gift, and enjoy it. That's it. That's all you have to do. Everything you need comes in the kit. There you have it. And like I said, because the petals are 3-dimensional, I don't want my center to be too squished down. And that's why these cute petals are helping with that, right? So the board has hanging holes on your first row, the row that we didn't use. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a zip tie so that we can hang it, and then I can put in my center, and I can maybe do it. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you so much. Okay, there we go. Now I can tie my center. I'm going to shorten the pipe cleaners a little bit, and I'm going to let it go back in. That way your board in the back is completely clean. Okay, what I have been doing in the back, on the back of my boards, I put my I made stickers with my QR code so that, you know, you could always find me. All right, there we go. There you go. And that's our beautiful 3-dimensional wreath. Let me bring you guys up so that I can, we can see all the 3 kits that are available today. Don't forget, nadiascrafts.com, and you have the coupon code, which is number 2 kits. I pinned it on the bottom. So this is what we have created today. Look at that. Let me take this from the back so that it's not, there we go. There it is. That's today's beauties. Perfect for summer, for spring, for Mother's Day, for anything. A baby shower, a bridal shower, just anything that needs an elegant touch with a little bit of dimension, because you see the petals. This would also fit, even though it has dimension and the petals are a bit three-dimensional, I'm not gonna say, this will fit in between two doors. So storm door and front door, this will fit, okay? Nothing will break, because that's, you know. So this is one, and this is the other center that I am so in love with. There it is. So that's the other. It's the same petal, the same technique, the same everything for this kit. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. And then I went ahead, let me show you guys again, because I don't know whoever was here. This is our other center. This is a very pretty summary. This is done with the lily petal. The video on this one will also be available. All my videos will stay, my tutorials will stay on my Facebook page, but you could also find them on our YouTube channel, which is Nadia's Crafty Corner. Our videos are always there, and if you ever have a problem finding a video, just send me a message and I will be very happy to send you the link. All right, so thank you so much all for joining me in this beautiful bright, very pretty peony wreath. Mother's Day, summer, just happiness all around. All right, thank you all so much for watching us. Any questions, feel free to message me. Anything you need to look at, just remember nadiascrafts.com. Don't forget the coupon code for our kits. And until my next crafty creations, I hope you all spend a very next good, wonderful couple of days with a little bit more sun. Sun is coming out though. It's coming, it's coming. Well, again, thank you everybody. Thank you, Camille. Thank you so much, everybody. And I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye.